Hi, this is Frank Gambale, and you're watching the Carvin channel. Just recently I was at the factory and I was really there hands-on. I was getting dust on me, really in the process of the instrument. It was great to see them being built, you know, the machines that carve away, but at the final finishes are still done by hand. And you know, it was great to get in there and really get the perfect neck for my playing taste and the perfect neck heel shape also to my taste, so I was very happy. And check out the footage in the factory. You'll see just how amazing the whole process is and how detailed. This is what we start with, folks. This weighs about, feels like 5 pounds of mahogany, what I would call a diamond in the rough. Look at this. How's that for a fine piece of matched maple? So you can see how the guitar is cut out, or it will be cut out from this. Look how thick this is. It's not cheap maple here, folks. This is the real deal. And then the maple gets glued to the top of the mahogany and all carved out. This maple is still about a ½ inch, if not more, 3/4 of an inch thick at the bridge. Very solid top. No plastic binding here. The binding is actual maple, actual the thickness of the top, which is really the finest you can get. That's as good as it gets. That's incredible. And the precision?
Oh yeah, two 10,000ths of an inch.
2 10,000ths of an inch.
It's like taking a hair and splitting it 10 times. That's the accuracy of this machine.
Wow. Split hair 10 times.
And now for the electronic.
There it goes. Wow. Spectacular. Okay, that was the back side that we did, right?
Yes,
So it's still got a bit of a lip on top.
That'll come off in the next phase.
Okay, amazing detail. This is the underside of the maple top. Let's have a look at this. Wow, it is kind of a rough cut, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you look at it closely, it's all quite ridged. Like you can tell where the machine went over each time. Kind of corrugated. But still, the essential cutout is there. Now we're going to route the top of the body.
Yeah, he's going to do the top now, and then after that we'll go back to fitting again.
Wow, look at that. Here we go with the hollow sides. It's like a Michelangelo.
It's a slow process, but you know, good quality comes slowly.
Now look at that for
A little
fine.
bit lighter, isn't that?
Woo! Considerably lighter. Nice. There it is. Hey!
So, should we glue the top on this thing?
Why not? Very nice. So now we'll put the top on there. The glue, like you could almost pull it apart.
Well, if you put a lot on there, it all squeeze out and be running all over the place, and you don't want a lot of glue running inside your guitar. You want to glue both surfaces so that you don't have any dry spots. That press puts down over 8,000 pounds.
8,000 pounds? Look at your finger caught in there. So after it comes off the squeeze,
well, then it gets loaded back into the other machine.
And on the top cut out like this, with the F-holes and everything else.
Right, to do all the ball ending, the routing for the neck, the
right.
Holes, pickups.
Right. Beautiful mother of pearl. No plastic here, folks. Around the edges. I'm surprised how little glue there is.
Yeah, you don't need a lot because, like I said, it's all going to go out anyhow, any excess. So you don't want to.
Well, it's not that. It's just to maintain the strength and the integrity of the instrument. I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, this
in the old days they had screws and stuff holding it in.
Sure.
Yes, but you have no screws there.
It's actually stronger at the glue joint. If you were to take and snap that neck and body, if you could exert enough force, it's going to break somewhere else than right at the glue line.
Really?
Yeah. Here's one further on down the line.
Further down the line?
Yes, this one.
That's after the body's glued.
It just needs some more hand detailing.
Oh, that feels beautiful already.
So it's starting to take a little more personality.
Starting to look more and more like my guitar. Very beautiful. It just feels amazingly solid.
Solid, and yet it has that airy resonance.
Yep.
A nice jazz guitar.
Yep.
Without feedback.
Without feedback. I had a thought that when I look at the guitar, I'd like this to be on more of a, like, or even this 45. See how there's a 45 degree? Instead of a straight lip, you know, which is a squarish kind of end to it. If it were to come back or be a little more graceful, that curve in there, instead of straight up, a bit more, I don't know how much wood we have here to play with, probably not a lot.
Well, the only thing we could do is we could take this heel, drop it lower, and that will angle it more here and
I
here.
see. That might be worth a try. I would love to see how that would, because you know, it's very good where it is, but it could be angled a little bit more too. If that's what's going to help you get that slight angle on there as well. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, there's room to move it up just a little bit.
All right.
So you do exactly what you want, Frank.
When you look at the guitar like this, right? Looking to have this part be slightly at an angle too, like at a 45. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I hate to lose one in the experiment, but
No, you won't.
this too thin, you know, turns off a lot of guys. Oh yeah. That's it, my friends. Now see, we have a little lip here still.
It still has to be done by hand.
That has to be done by hand. Okay. All right.
So we'll take
And I think that's extremely close. That's beautiful. Fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That cutaway is so sweet. Look at this. This is really one of the main features of my particular version of this guitar, is that the heel comes way, way, way down, and these cutaways are sort of on an angle. Very sexy, beautiful looking cutaway there, if you ask me. You can see the heel. It really comes right down to basically the last fret, or second to last fret. And we've come down even substantially further than that. Mark at Carvin was looking at me very strangely a lot of the time, going, "What do you mean? You want to take more off?" Yes, please take more off. We kept taking more and more wood off until finally I just sat with one of the one of the builders, and I said, okay, let's just get some sandpaper and a machine, and let's get it down to exactly where it needs to be. So now, this was the fourth prototype, and so I think the fifth version of the guitar will be the quintessential final version of the guitar. And it goes even further back than this. It's beautiful. I love to have just a absolutely free and clear playing surface. So there's no less rigidity or strength to the instrument because of the nature of the... There's a lot of wood at the end of this neck that goes under the pickup. It really is a very strong seal, a strong joint. Now that I'm with Carvin, I'm really excited about the potential, because these guys make a lot of great instruments. So I hope this is not the only one we designed together. I hope that there's a lot more where this came from. So.